inner mechanisms like feel, thinking, words, everything is designed to function with vegetarian food. It is like having a generator which can handle only 220-volt current, or a UPS which can handle only 220-volt current, but it is given 20,000-volt current. What will happen? It will get fused. So the energy of the food matters. The food without anxiety, without fear, without depression, without biomemories, if they are consumed by a person, the energy with which they think, the energy with which they utter words, the energy with which they act, the energy with which they feel, everything will be aligned to the natural source of energy. It will be aligned to nature, which is the inner potential energy. Now let's understand, having this basic cognition revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Kailasas Annalayas are providing the free, organic, vegetarian, sattvic meal for all and eliminating the hunger. The developmental, economic, social, and medical impacts of malnutrition and famine have a critical impact on the individual, familial, community, national, ultimately on the global level. With the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic triggering an alarming spike in food insecurity, the United Nations have given warnings of famines of biblical proportions. In 2020 alone, 690 million people were estimated to be pushed into food insecurity. The access and availability to organic food has become of utmost importance. Through Kailasa's Department of Agriculture, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, has committed to the distribution of free organic food to everyone, not just since the beginning of his public life, but from his very upbringing itself. Kailasas Annalayas, the food bank established all across the globe, distributes and serves free vegetarian organic food for people of all castes, creed, religion, race, gender, and social standing. Under the Kailasas Department of State, the global services regarding the Annalaya, the Red Om, providing relief work for natural and man-made calamities, working to eliminate the world hunger. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism personally organizing the relief efforts and free organic food distribution for the Thane food flood relief in Pondicherry. The picture that you're seeing, the picture is taken in 2012. And you see Swamiji is serving. We will revive the food supply system of Kailasa before you get hungry. Food will be ready. Conscious Annadanam. I am not giving any fantasy, it is already becoming reality. The picture that you see, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism serving, which is taken in 17th June of 2019. Now you see some more pictures of the Annadanam. The pictures are way back in 22nd November 2002. The pictures show the early days of Kailasa's spiritual mission, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is offering Annadanam, providing a free organic vegetarian meal on Kartikeya Deepam in Tirunamalai. And you can see some more pictures. In 2013, even with a fractured hand, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, engaged in selfless work day and night, inspiring the peacekeepers of the sovereign order of Kailasa to engage in selfless service, leading the nation of Kailasa by example. In 2011, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had a multiple compound fracture with the bone protruding out of the skin. In 2013, the two steel implants were fastened. In 2011, were removed as the bones had healed completely. The picture is after that surgery. And this picture that you're seeing, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism distributing the food, was taken in 3rd January 2012 in Pondicherry as part of the Thane flood relief. And some more pictures of this are taken on 3rd January 2012, again on the Thane flood relief. Some more pictures of the food distribution. 9th September 2012, the pictures are taken as part of the Nityananda Annalaya inauguration in Tiruvannamalai, India. This picture is taken way back in 2005, 25th November, Ananda Yoga Health Workshop in Tamil Nadu, India, where you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism distributing the Annadhanam, free food, to the thousands of the devotees. And this picture is taken 12th December 2007, where as part of the Nityananda Spurana meditation workshop in Salem, Tamil Nadu, India, where thousands of devotees gathered with Swamiji himself, the Supreme Pontiff of himself, distributing, serving the food. And the picture you're seeing is also as part of the Nityananda Spurana meditation workshop in Tiruvannamalai, where this picture is taken on 20 September 2012. On the occasion of Kartikeya Deepam celebration, Tiruvannamalai, the food distribution happening for the lakhs of devotees. And you can see some more pictures from 10th May 2017, the Inner Awakening Meditation Workshop in Tiruvannamalai. And the pictures are from 2017, where the Kalpataru Meditation Workshop in Tiruvannamalai, where the free vegetarian sattvic organic food is distributed to one and all. And this picture is taken Bhandara, the feast served for respected spiritual leaders and Hindu monks. And this picture is taken on 5th May 2016. The Kalpataru meditation workshop, the feast is distributed to one and all. And this picture that you're seeing is taken way back in 11th March 2017 of Arunachala Sarvajna Peetam, Tiruvannamalai, India. And some more pictures from the another Kailasa, the Tiruchangodu Adi Sarvajna Peetam, where the 18th August 29, the pictures are taken. The free Annadhanam that continuously happening. And this picture that you're seeing, Annadhanam distributed during Guru Purnima, the traditional celebration of Guru on the Guru Purnima day, the Kailasa in Houston. This is USA, the food distribution, and 6th July 2019. And you can see some of these pictures are taken in 2016, 6th December 2016, where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is serving as part of the Sadashiva Home Meditation Workshop in the Adi Kailasha Sarvajna Peetham. And you can see 30th May 2020, the Annadan service continues in the midst of the COVID-19 crisis. These are distributed in Madurai, India. Now, proof of the necessity of Annadan, the Bengal famine. Let's watch a video, the Bengal famine in 1943.
What I found in researching the Bengal famine was that Churchill did several things that greatly aggravated the death toll. India was being used extensively for the war effort. Indian resources, Indian soldiers, and Churchill repeatedly refused to acknowledge the fact that the extent to which India was used could lead to famine.
Viceroy to India, Archibald Wavell, called the Bengal famine one of the greatest disasters to have befallen people under British rule, and said the reputational damage was incalculable. During one government discussion about famine relief, Secretary of State for India Leopold Amery recorded Mr. Churchill saying that any aid sent would be insufficient because Indians bred like rabbits.
What I found in researching the Bengal famine was that
The pictures that you see the leftmost in 1943 to 1944 in the man-made famine of Bengal, as per existing records, 3+ million were murdered. The prime minister of the world's biggest empire, controlling 1/3 of mankind, claimed they could not do anything about the people dying of hunger because Hindus breed like rabbits and the famine was their fault. And you can see the picture on the right side. In 2016 Ujjain, in Ujjain Kumbh Mela, the peacekeepers of Kailasa served the organic food to over 3 million peace food was served to 3 million people. The peacekeepers of Kailasa, under the leadership of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, have served more than 1 billion free meals in the past 26 years and are determined to end hunger and poverty in all its forms. Kailasa, with 200 peacekeepers at any given time, can deliver what even one of the biggest countries could not deliver. Kailasa is not driven by the fear and greed. It is an enlightenment based nation driven by selfless service. The Veda Agamas, the source of Hindu scriptures, declare Annam Bahukurvita. That means let us produce food in large quantities. Through the widespread distribution and promotion of free, healthy, organic food, Kailasa's global peacekeepers, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, serve such that we may achieve food security, improve nutrition, and promote sustenance agriculture globally. Annadan is the vision to end poverty and hunger in all its form. So join the Kailasa COVID care centers, protection centers, and register now through the link below, https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now, On 12th May 2021, Devi Parashakti revealed through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism that I came as Nija Avatar. I am blessing you, listen, people, listen, to do good. To, to all of you, I have taken the form of Nityananda and came down as Nija Avatar. People of India, listen, carefully listen. Time after time, Bharatam is Jnana Bhumi, where enlightened beings come. We cannot make Jnana Bhumi as infertile. Enlightened beings have to come. They have to live. It has to flower. Few hypocrites, because they are stuck in delusion, we cannot sacrifice the world. Cosmos cannot be destroyed. The ship I did to save the cosmos from being destroyed, that is called Adi Kailasa. The ship I did to protect beings from Pralaya is Adi Kailasa because of conspiracy of Drohis and enemies rule. The captain has to leave the ship before 12 years, knowing the great deluge that is going to happen, all Aushadas by this Guru Purnima that Jnana Rasavadam, Navapashana is going to flower, allow people to come, allow people to come and take dip in Navapashana flower. People, whoever comes and dip in Vaidya Sarovar, they will not have death. They will not have corona. Uh, Crores and crores of people will come in line. Every day they will come and dip in Ananda Lingam. On 13th May, Devi continued her revelations. Listen well to my words. For India, I made ship as protection. The Nityananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar go to Adi Kailasa. O Indians, listen. All those regretting losing Nityananda Nija Avatara without confusion and without talking, just as lip service, go to Adi Kailasa. Scores of people will come there looking for health. Navapashana water feast and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if the captain is not there, the ship is there. When the first world countries closed their borders during a massive global emergency, Kailasa has opened its doors to all without exception. So, free COVID care centers opened across India in Adi Kailasa in Bidadi, Bangalore, Salem Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Tiruvannamalai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam in Pondicherry, Pattanam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Srirangapadi Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam in Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam Erode, Tamil Nadu, Huzur Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam in Gujarat. Kailasa rushes to aid India as India finds itself on the verge of COVID-19 third wave. Multiple free COVID care centers opened across India. Various social services offered during the pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India. Spiritual services offered during the pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India. Cosmic revelations on global pandemic. The free social services offered during the pandemic in de facto spiritual embassies across India. The medical care, allopathy, Ayurvedic, Siddha medicine, infrastructure to accommodate thousands, accommodation for multi layered quarantine, emergency ambulances, ICU on wheels, personal protective medical equipment, food security management through food banks, and organic farming. Join now for one of these Kailasa's COVID care centers. Protect yourself and save your life. Register now through the link below https:// kailasa.org/kailasa care. You can see some of the pictures, the groceries collected for Annadan and the food, Ayurvedic, Sattvic, vegetarian food distribution happening. And you can see Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam, the pictures, the preparations, the readiness. The Adinavasis of the Adi Kailasa continued working round the clock in organizing the storage of groceries to accommodate for the large number of people arriving for Kailasa's COVID protection initiative. As the Kailasa is the only hope for the humanity. And you can see the agriculture, the Kailasa's Department of Agriculture, the Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam, India, the banyan plantation in Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam. You can see a glimpse of self-sustainability lifestyle being cultivated in multi-layered quarantine facilities. You can see these pictures from the Kailasa's Department of Agriculture from Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam, India. The Department of Agriculture mission is to research and implement environment friendly, sustainable, economy friendly methods of agriculture. The next cluster of land were prepared for de-weeding, irrigation, and preparing of manure. You can see some more pictures from Adi Kailasa Department of Housing. From the Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam, the Adinavasis are working in full swing, helping facilitate all the requirements needed to accommodate the hundreds and hundreds of people coming in for protection from the COVID-19 pandemic. And Kailasa's Department of Health, Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam, in the third wave of COVID hits the world, the medical and emergency response team raises their preventive measures. Each individual is guided to take at least 11 minutes of vaporization before meal, receive their supplements. And Kailasa's Department of Agriculture from Adi Kailasa Sarvagna Peetam, India, the organic Sattvic meals include a balance of steamed rice cakes, curries, and fruits. All items are verified per meal and distributed to different locations in Adi Kailasa campus. Join now for this protection centers across India. Register now through this link below https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Join, register now, and protect yourself, save your life. Now we will have a short break before we moving on to the next segment of the program. Let's have a short break. Now, how in these protective Kailasas, protective COVID care centers, how the morning spiritual routine, as per the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, all the centers are encouraged to do the morning spiritual routine. How the morning spiritual routine is the fuel to reach Kailasa. The morning routine and the chemical changes it brings to you, and the healing it does in your system, and the biological rhythm it sets in your system, all of them are very important. It is an important fuel for you to experience the multiple dimensions of the universe. The spiritual routine and integrity to spiritual routine, the initiations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism are completely private, personal between you and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The members of Kailasa's protective, preventive, multi-layered quarantine in the morning spiritual routine here in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetam. The morning spiritual routine consists of the following: the Nityananda Yoga, the Panchakriya, Pratyaksha Pada Puja every day, and Kashayam, the herbal drinks, and Nitya Satsang. The morning spiritual routine fall, com, comprised of all these components: the yoga, the puja, the satsang, the kashayam, all that when you follow with integrity, that they tune your biological clock to the spiritual practices, because the chemistry that you enjoy inside matters. That decides the kind of plane of the universe, the dimension of the universe you are going to experience. Kailasa or Pralaya, Swarga or Naraka. Morning spiritual routine is the direct path to Kailasa. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that a person who is in love will wait to spend time with the beloved. If you are a seeker, you will be waiting for this 5 hours every day, because that is the time you get near what you are seeking closely. A person who is in love will be waiting to spend time with the beloved. A person who is seeking will be waiting to spend this 4 hours to 5 hours, because this is the time you get closest to what you are seeking. Your seeking takes shape into the system when your beloved comes near you. If you are tired, the love is gone, dead. During this morning 4 hours, if you are bored, your seeking is dead, gone. You need thorough, you need to go through over howling inside you. You need to ask yourself, look in yourself. You need to question many of your answers. You need to bring pure questioning that will bring back to your life. The morning yoga, the Nityananda yoga, when you do the yoga, you experience your entire body becoming Amrita Sharira, the body filled with nectar. It becomes an ecstatic body just by the air without any external touch. The Panchakriya. The Panchakriya involves the five powerful processes to remove toxins and impurities from the system. Just like how we take a shower every day to clean the external parts of your body, the Panchakriya is a powerful cleansing process which cleanses the internal organs of your body, keeping it cool and removes the toxins. These techniques not only cleanse our body, but bring peace and balance in our mind and lightness and bliss to our being. The next spiritual routine that we do is the puja, Nitya Puja, Pratyaksha Paduka Puja. In puja, you experience the space of bhakti, the devotion, the space of surrender that occurs to you from this devotion moves you from I, which is so high, to Atma. Surrender allows us to drop all the unwanted baggage from our head. One of the beautiful pujas in Hinduism is Rudrabhishekam. In Rudrabhishekam, we offer the sacred bath to the Shivalinga while chanting the powerful mantras. The Shivalinga is a deity which beautifully represents the divine. It's from its form itself indicates how God is beyond form and formless. When we sit down and connect with the divine by performing Rudrabhishekam, O Sadashiva, Paramashiva, O God, I know you are the source of everything. You are everything, and you are in the Shivalinga, and you are in this body. Let me connect with me, my higher self. Let you reveal yourself to me. When we sit in that power, when we sit with that context and do the action of Rudrabhishekam, we experience the Bhava Samadhi, the oneness with the divine. Only the Bhava Samadhi can give us the higher taste and higher joy in life. Rudrabhishekam is a beautiful ritual which allows us to experience the Bhava Samadhi of Shivoham, that I am the divine. If you just follow this morning 5 hours enough, you will have Vak Shakti, means whatever you utter will become reality. All Shaktis manifesting in you, because all the obstacles for manifesting Shaktis, the tiredness, the boredom, the pitta, fatigue, everything that you experience will be churned out in that morning 5 hours. The morning puja is the most powerful mandala process, the Shakti Pata, the melting your being, and then sitting and listening to the sacred truths. Constantly inspiring, engaging, alive, awakening. Just this morning 5 hours, if you can bring integrity and authenticity, all the obstacles stopping you from power manifestation will disappear. You can perform and all the spiritual practices by yourself from your home, like the morning yoga and nitya puja. But there will always be the risk of losing your initial inspiration and excitement after a few days or a few weeks. So, living in the enlightenment ecosystem, even if your boredom or tiredness try to pull you down, the Sangha will support you. The ecosystem will support you, help you by giving the wake up call and supporting you to complete your incompletions. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we had at least 10,000 sampradayas, religions, spiritual traditions, keeping this enlightenment science alive. Each Hindu sampradaya is a spiritual ecosystem created for keeping enlightenment science alive. Every monastery, every adhinam, every mutt, every temple, every Veda Patashala, every Sarvajna Pita is a lineage. Sampradaya created to keep the ecosystem of spiritual enlightenment alive. Some may be a Shakta, some may be Yoga, some may be Vedanta, some may follow Tantra, some may follow the Shakta Vedanta, some may be Shaiva Tantra, some may be Yoga Vedanta, some may be Yoga Shaiva. some may be Vaidika Shaiva, all kinds of permutation combination one may be following. Each temple, each mutt, each monastery, each adhinam, each Veda Patashala, each sannyasa sampradaya is a spiritual ecosystem created to keep the enlightenment science alive of that sampradaya. So join now in Kailasa COVID Care Protection Centers. Register now through this link below, https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now you can see some of the pictures of from Adi Kailasa Sarvagya Peetham, India. The pictures are from the Kailasa COVID care centers, the spiritual routine in full swing happening. The glimpses, more glimpses from the members enrolled in Kailasa's COVID protection initiative as they practice the morning spiritual routine, which is Nityananda Yoga, the Guru and Shiva Puja in the enlightenment ecosystem of Adi Kailasa in Bangalore. The morning spiritual routine makes up the first 5 hours of anyone's day, is one of the most fundamental and vital practice for a seeker. Anyone on the path to achieve enlightenment, to achieve the ultimate superconsciousness space of Paramashivoham. You can see more pictures of the morning spiritual routine, more glimpses from the members enrolled. You can see more pictures from the members of the Adi Kailasa, of the spiritual morning spiritual routine. More glimpses of the spiritual routine in Adi Kailasa. Some more glimpses. The daily Nitya Puja and Shiva Puja as part of the spiritual routine happening in Adi Kailasa Sarvagya Peetham. Some more glimpses you can see. So join now and join these COVID care protection centers and register now through the link below, https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now let's have a short break before moving on to the next segment. Nityanandam. Now, let us see, welcome back. Let us see the Kailasa's Department of Enlightened Civilization present the revival of the temple sciences and ecosystems with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam. As you see, most of the temples, the Shirdi Sai Baba temple, Puri Jagannath temple, most of the temples across India are closing down. These temples are the one were operating from the ages, thousands and thousands of years. They have been open to the devotees and operating, serving the devotees, but they are now shut down due to this pandemic. The In Tamil Nadu, recently, the murtis of the Chola era temple have been vandalized in Pudukkottai. A devotee who went to temple was shocked to find all the murtis in the temple in a beheaded state. He lodged a complaint with the local police later. So the temple, the Kailasanatha temple, a village in Pudukkoti, is said to belong to this era of Kulatunga Chola. With Shiva as the presiding deity, temple houses other deities such as Ganesha, Parvati, Murugan, Krishna, and Nandi. These murtis were discovered in a beheaded state just few days ago, where all across the India, all the temples are shutting down. The Kailasa is opening the doors, and how the Kailasa's temple experience. Now, in the times when COVID-19 is rampant and the ancient temples are in a lockdown because of the risk of the widespread corona disease, the devotees of these temples were visiting and having darshan of their gods and goddesses for thousands of years. At these ancient sacred sentiments have come to a harming halt after the lockdowns have taken place. The religion's fervor, the religious fervor of the devotees is being lost due to the pandemic. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving the e-Kailasa ecosystem and bringing all the ancient traditions of the online platforms on Kailasa TV, YouTube, and Facebook. So let's understand the why we worship, why deity worship. Please understand the deities are not mere idols. They are embodiments of ideals. We do not worship the idols, we worship the ideals represented through the idols. When the divine is present before him in a form he can see, touch, and relate to, the transmutation becomes easy and joyful process. That is the first thing, that we can relate with the deity in front, we can connect with them, and we can have a close bond. Second, deities in a real kshetra. The kshetra is the place where the high vibrational energy radiates. The deities in a real kshetra are always carved in the form of ancient masters and enlightened beings. Even though no longer in the body, they can be invoked through the name or form they used while in the physical plane. When we pray to the deity or chant its name, the corresponding divine vibration is automatically awakened and becomes available on the energy plane to guide and bless us. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, we mastered the science of bringing the divine to the deities and expressing the divine through the deities. The whole science has been mastered in the Vedic tradition. The revival of temples will be the revival of world peace and world bliss. The revival of temple culture, the deity worship, where people are made to look in, that is where the revival of Sanatana Dharma, the Advaita Satya, is going to happen. The divine has infinite, auspicious qualities. We call in Sanskrit as the Ananta Kalyana Gunas. The divine, on the call of the devotees, are the save the humanity. They assume any form, excuse me. They express those infinite qualities. Each quality become an independent deity. For example, Paramashiva saved Markandeya from death, and that become an independent deity, Kala Kala. Same way, he danced in ecstasy, and that action become Nataraja. Vishnu's very action of showering blessings on the world becomes Lakshmi. Brahma's very action of constantly sharing the wisdom becomes Saraswati. So each of the actions of the ultimate becomes independent intelligence and energy. When you connect with those independent intelligences, those deities, whatever you want immediately happens. Whatever result you want, worship with the rites. Those divine energies who are the personification of those specific actions. Immediate results are achieved by connecting with those deities in this world. This can be a powerful method through which you can achieve whatever you want in your life. So join now in Kailasa's COVID care centers. Register now through the link below with https:// kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now let us see the Kailasa's temple ecosystems across the world. Kailasa is a place where everything related to superconsciousness is revived. All the sampradayas, the traditions, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived and established in such a way it never gets lost. There will be forever and serving the humanity, says the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The revival of Hinduism, temple ecosystems. Let's listen from Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
I am going to revive Hinduism by setting up a model community, enlightenment ecosystem. I am going to create absolutely from the scratch newly self-sustaining, temple-based Hindu ancient enlightenment ecosystem and civilization based on that. Understand? Kailasa is reviving the ancient Hindu enlightened civilization. Paramashiva himself manifested this Kailasa Mandala, the enlightenment ecosystem, and the lifestyle. I am going to revive this whole enlightenment ecosystem, Kailasa, by creating a model Kailasas all over the world.
The adulation of violence in recent lifestyle has enabled disruption in several nations, affecting millions of lives with mental distress, physical health elements, defalcation of food supply, and pinpointed destruction to the infrastructure of several countries. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, has dedicated his entire life and made his mission to bring the global peace from the ground level through the Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and the Department of Human Services, to bring harmony in humanity, to create a life of freedom and peace for every individual on the planet through the revival of the temple. The adulation of violence in recent lifestyle has enabled disruption in several nations, affecting millions of lives with mental distress, physical health elements, defalcation of food supply, and pinpointed destruction to the infrastructure of several countries. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, has dedicated his entire life, made his mission to bring global peace from the ground level through the Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship, the Department of the Human Services, to bring harmony to humanity, to create life of freedom and peace for every individual on the planet through the revival of temple ecosystem. The director of the National Institute of Medical Health, Joshua Corden, pointed out that the environmental factors present both risk and preventive influences on mental health. He grouped such factors into three types, that is, individual factors such as the microbiome. The natural and built components include green spaces, housing, and highways, which may play a role in health despite and health issues. Social factors like family structure, poverty, and other social determinants of health. From 1994 to this date, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has worked tirelessly in the revival of temple ecosystems globally through Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and Department of Human Services, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This lifelong commitment to the mission and vision of bringing global harmony, sustainable living, and reproductive ecosystems has been proven in building active and contributing temple ecosystems around the world. You can see the many pictures of the Kailasas temple ecosystems. The following is the a meditation under the sacred banyan tree in Adi Kailasa. The peacekeepers of Kailasa, along with the children of Nityananda Gurukul, to celebrate the auspicious occasion of Deepavali in Adi Kailasa. This picture is taken on 21st October 2006, and the pictures are from 22nd December 2018. The peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of Paramashivoham meditation workshop take part in celebrations of a traditional flag hoisting ceremony. And these pictures are taken on 14th December 2006. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nityananda Spurana Convention, the Life Bliss Program Level 2, and a meditation workshop in Chennai. And into 17th December 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nityananda Spurana Convention, which is also called the Life Bliss Program Level 2. The pictures that you thousands of devotees attending the program and taking part in Kailasas. And this picture, which is taken on 26th May 2006, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism embark on the Himalayan Yatra, the traditional sacred pilgrimage to the Himalayan mountains and up the river Ganga, which is Harshil, India. And you can see the pictures. The temple ecosystem of Tiruvannamalai serves as the driving factors in maintaining the lifestyle of health, wealth, and well-being for the citizens of Tiruvannamalai, one of the remaining living temple ecosystems. These pictures that you see the taken where you see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the thousands of devotees are greeting. This picture is taken on 20th December 2011. You can see this beautiful picture, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the participants of the Paramashivoham meditation workshop, which took part in the morning meditation, traditional puja or ritualistic worship. This picture taken on 31st December 2018. You can see these beautiful pictures of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself distributing the sweet butter as part of the Kailasa's Krishna Janmashtami celebrations, the celebration of Lord Krishna's birth in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetam and 17th August 2014. And some more pictures of this grand celebration. You can see the joy and colorful celebration of the Krishna Janmashtami celebrations. And you can see the food distribution on the same occasion, Krishna Janmashtami celebration, the peacekeepers of Kailasa distributing the free organic food to the public. This picture is again taken on 17th August 2014. The, you can see the peacekeepers of Kailasa, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, took taken part in Kara Seva, the voluntary contribution of physical service towards the cleaning or construction of the sacred Hindu temple in Adi Kailasha Sarvajna Peetam. And you can see these pictures from 2nd January 2013. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, arrives with volunteers and Kailasa's peacekeepers to provide relief efforts to the cyclone hit Pondicherry region through distribution of food, water, and basic necessities, medical camps, and clearing the local roads for further relief efforts. On the part of the Thane flood relief food um, distribution happening. This picture is taken on 4th Jan 2012. And some more pictures on this occasion. And Thane flood relief medical camps. You can see the Kailasas ecosystems around the world, across continents, many ecosystems across the world. First, on 1994, Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai happened is traditionally passed on to the hands of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam. The left you can see the picture, Mataji Vibhudananda Puri handing over these to young Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Right, you can see the same place on in the year 2017, Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai receiving the visitors and delegates for the Kalpataru meditation workshop and Shivadiksha. You can see the Annadanam happening and temple services happening. These pictures are taken in Tiruvannamalai on January 2011. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself directly serving the Annadan and traditional temple services. You can see and Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai, thousands arrived to celebrate the enlightenment ecosystem and to traditionally meet the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This picture is from 11th March 27. Then you can see the picture from Tiruchengodu Sarvajna Peetam and the first temple ecosystem established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So join, you can see many pictures how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself established the Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetham and the temple deities and the various services and the Kailasas established in various parts of the United States, various temples. Join now in any one of these the COVID protection centers. Register now through the link below, https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now let's move on to the next segment after a short break.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಗೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನೀಡುವ ದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಗೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನೀಡುವ ದೇವ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಗೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಗೆ ಮಧ್ವಾಚಾರ್ಯರಿಗೆ
ஐயா சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர ஐயா சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர ஊரறியே என் பேரறிய உறவறிய தவத்துறவறிய உள்ளொன்று புறம் ஒன்று பேசறிய உமை சிவன் போலே வேறறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர 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 காலையும் மாலையும் கணக்கறிய நாடும் கோடும் நான் அறிய பாலையும் சோலையும் பிதறிய பரம பரஞ்சோதி அடி சிறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ஐயா ஊனறிய உயிர் உடலறிய மோன பெருவழியை நான் அறிய ஆனறிய பெண்ணறி அறிய ஆதி சிதம்பரம் நான் அறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர சாமி உன்னைது பொருளது கண்டறிய போகமும் மோகமும் கொண்டறிய ஆசை பேராசை அறிந்தறிய அம்பலமாடியை மறந்தறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர 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 சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர ஐயா சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர ஆகம வேதங்கள் படித்தறிய ஆறு குளங்களில் குடித்தறிய யாகமும் யோகமும் செய்தறிய ஓமுகம் பார்த்து பணிந்தறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர 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 சும்மா ஒருபோது இருந்தறிய சுத்த அசுரங்கள் பார்த்தறிய ஆத்மனி வேதன செய்தறிய அத்தனாரீசன் அடி சிறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர சாமி ஏடறிய சொல் எடுத்தறிய ஏற்றமும் தாழ்வும் நான் அறிய வீடறிய கொடுங்காதறிய சோம சுந்தரனும் மறந்தறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ 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 ரகர உணவறிய ஊரும் உணர்வறிய உள்யது வெளியது நான் அறிய தனவறிய நனவறிய கனக சமாவரி அடிசிறிய சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர 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 ஐயா சிவ 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 ரகர ரகர சிவ
அருமருந்தே அண்ணாமலையோனே ஆனந்த நித்யனே அகருள் மாய்ப்பவனே சிறிதே சிந்தை இறங்கி கருதும் எக்கணத்திலும் எம் கண் முன்னே நீயாடிவா அழகு திருநடமிடும் எங்கள் அம்மையப்பனே பழகு தமிழில் உன்னை பாடி நின்றோம் தூயவனே ஞானவனே ஆனந்தனே தெய்வ திருநடமாடி வா தெய்வ திருநடமாடி வா மீதும் தெளிவாகி நன்மையாக மாறக்கூடும். விதி மாற்றிடும் ஏற்றிடும் வித்தைகள் செய்துவிட தக 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 பெனாடிவா நித்யானந்தா குருநாதனே நீ ஆடிவா. தக 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 பெனாடிவா நித்யானந்தா இறை சக்தியே நீ ஆடிவா. உன்னெழிலாதனின் கண்களும் ஆடிட காதலங்கு பொங்கிடும் கங்கையாய் அன்பெனும் வெள்ளமாயோட சிந்தும் புன்னகை சிந்தையின் சீற்றங்கள் யாவையும் வென்றுவிடும் சூத்திரம் தந்திடும் அல்லவா. உன்னெழிலாதனின் கண்களும் ஆடிட காதலங்கு பொங்கிடும் கங்கையாய் அன்பெனும் வெள்ளமாயோட சிந்தும் புன்னகை சிந்தையின் சீற்றங்கள் யாவையும் வென்றுவிடும் சூத்திரம்
ஓம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வர பரமசிவசமாரம்பாம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி பரமசக்திமத்யமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சார்யபர்யந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். I welcome you all with my love and blessings. I welcome everyone. Sarvagnya Pita Karta, Yajaman, Manifestor, Sarvabarityagis, Shri Mahans, Mahans, Kotari Tanedar, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Conscious sovereignty is the manifestation of bioenergy of superconscious existence. The pure superconscious existence is Paramashiva. His own bioenergy manifesting is the initiation given to you, the Shakti Pada and Shaktini Pada given to you. Listen. To receive Shakti Pada and Shaktini Pada, you don't need any pre-qualification. The only thing, you just need to trust me as I am introducing me. That's all. Listen. Listen carefully. When Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, when he was giving me some initiation, it was an initiation related to astrology science. when he gave that initiation so clearly, with such detail, I understood the science of astrology. So I asked him, before you gave me darshan, you see, before Arunagiri Yogeshwara gave me physical darshan and started initiating me, I was taught many sciences by other gurus like Raghupati Yogi, Narayana Swami, Kuppammal. Many of them taught me many different sciences. I asked Arunagiri Yogeshwara, can you give me initiation in those sciences also? He just laughed and said, when I gave you the Shaktipada initiation, what did you think of me? Arunagiri Yogeshwara asked me. I said, you are God, Shiva. That's all I know at that time. At that time, I know Arunachala is Shiva. And Shiva himself comes as Guru and gives you initiation. I was simply clear about it. It is too simple and too straight. And simply clear about it. I may have some laziness problem when Raghupati Yogi comes and wakes me up, takes me to temple for yoga, I will throw a little tantrum. All that is too small. But my cognition about my gurus were very clear. I told Arunagiri Yogeshwara, I know you are God, Arunachala, Shiva. He smiled and said, that's all you need for the Shaktipada to work. Then he asked me, when Raghupati Yogi initiated you, what did you think of him? I said, naturally, Shiva, Arunachala comes as a guru and initiated me. That's all you need. The initiation he gave, the initiation I gave, both are one and the same, because the person who is receiving is very clear about from whom he is receiving. When you are clear about my existence, the Guru's existence, when a disciple is clear about the Guru's existence and Guru's declared identity as his cognition about the Guru, simply the Guru's initiation, Shaktipada and Shaktinipada, works on disciple. Then he asked me, when Kuppammal initiated you, what did you feel about her, or what you decided to feel about her? I said, there is no such thing as decision. I just know she is Parashakti. Parashakti came to me as my Guru and initiated me. He smiled and said, but sometimes you fought with Kuppammal, you threw tantrum. Especially when she makes me drink that bitter aushadas to clean my body, to detox me. I will do all tantrums. He asked me about it. Arunagiri Yogeshwara asked, you fought with her, you threw tantrum. I said, the tantrums are my inability, but I am very clear. She is Parashakti. Came to initiate me and give me all the best things of life. He said, that's all. That's all you need to receive the Shaktipada and Shaktinipada. He said, I don't need to reinitiate you because you are very clear. All those gurus who initiated you also are Paramashiva, God, Shiva, Arunachala, ultimate. See, at that time, the word I know for the ultimate is Arunachala Shiva. Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva. That is the word I know for the ultimate. Now I am using the word Paramashiva because in Agama, Paramashiva uses that word to describe his ultimate existence. So I am using the word Paramashiva. But at those days, the ultimate, the word for the ultimate, I know, the Paramborul, I know, is Shiva Arunachala. So, he made it very clear. I don't need to initiate you because you decided to trust what they declared about them and connect. That is enough. The initiation will simply work. I tell you, please listen. Whoever trusts my declaration about me, my existence, how consciously I exist, what is my identity, how I operate, what is my inner software, what is the agamic structure. See, I exist as Paramashiva Paramborul, the ultimate pure consciousness, superconscious existence, the ultimate will, Parameshwara, is manifesting. I just know this is the truth. And I also know the Panchakritya, Srishti Sthiti Vinasa Trobhava Anugraha, the creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, putting in delusion, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. This Panchakritya Shaktis manifesting in me, and the unmanifest existing in me, I just know. From this space, how I introduce myself about my gender, about my love, about my existence, about my operating system, about the dharma with which I deal myself and all of you and the whole world and the universe, how I see all this. Elaborately I have explained multiple times, I continue to explain. Whoever decides to connect with my declaration about me as Paramashiva, I bless you all and shower you all. The ultimate Paramashiva will manifest in all your life in every level. It can be as simple as you want high-speed internet connection to watch the Satsang, or you want to get rid of your simple headache, or you want enlightenment, or you want third eye power manifestation, any level. You simply receive the bioenergy, Shaktipada, Shaktinipada, biomemory, muscle memory of Paramashiva. Listen. Listen intensely whether my daughters, Jyotika got corona, and some more of my sannyasis and adinavasis, kailasavasis got corona. All I did is just connecting with them and making them connect with my identity as I declare myself, as I reveal myself. That's all. See, the moment my disciples, my sannyasis, connect with me as I reveal myself, it becomes too easy for me to protect them like a conscious blanket, super conscious blanket. I just sit in samadhi, connect with them, cover them like a super conscious blanket. It's not that Jyotika does not throw tantrum, Bhaktika does not throw tantrum, but all of them know I am the ultimate. I just uttered few words, few names, but there are many more names which I don't want to go on be listing it out. See, it's not that they don't throw tantrum. They throw tantrum. They miss many things I say. All that is small. It's all just muscle memory level. But in biomemory level, they are very clear about how I reveal me. When you decide to trust how I reveal me, my identity as Paramashiva, this fire, Tejas, starts manifesting in you. You also start experiencing this same identity in you. Actually, there is one more disciple. She got all the symptoms of corona. But she is very clear, I am Paramashiva. That's all I needed. I just consciously enveloped, put a super conscious blanket around her because she can't afford to have corona. Her body can't afford to get any kind of a impact of corona. And I made sure even the past got deleted and she did not have corona. The test came negative. And she's healed. All I did, just sat in samadhi. And she also has the deep feeling connection. She knows I am Paramashiva. And simply, the corona disappeared. Listen, corona can disappear. But corona, any problem can disappear. All you need is that simple decision to connect with me as I introduce myself to you, as I reveal myself to you. Sobi Telugu, he is absolutely connected to me as I introduce me. So he is completely protected. I am there with him, protecting him completely. Nothing to worry. I want all of you to know it is not just some disease or anything else. In every level, even power manifestation, all you need is just sit with the decision. I trust Swamiji as Swamiji reveals himself to me. As he has revealed himself, I am not going to do any independent investigation with the druggies, rapists, devil worshippers, culinaries, and wolves, foxes, all those criminals' versions about Swamiji, their introduction, their definition of Swamiji, I am not going to accept. I am going to accept Swamiji's introduction about himself. How he reveals himself to me, how he revealed himself. I am going to trust only that. Nothing else. That's all you need. I tell you, listen, I tell you, just now I am fresh from Samadhi. You can see my eyes and face. Just fresh Samadhi. I'll tell you how in this universe, the billion stars and mandalas, the stars which gives birth to stars, how billions are there. Same way only in our body, the billions and trillions of cells. Each cell is a mandala which can give birth to another cell. I'm telling you, that Brahmanda, being soaked in that Brahmanda, this Pindanda, is revealing itself to you, talking to you. All you need is just decide to connect with my revelation about myself and sit. This bioenergy of Paramashiva will simply manifest in you. I tell you, all my kids who manifested powers or who just walked out of Corona, all of them did not do any special tapas. All they did is they just decided to trust my introduction about me. Now, not only I got my kids out of Corona, I will heal them, repair them, completely make them do the power manifestation, everything. Understand? initiation. This Shaktipada is the purpose of my existence, to give you this Shaktipada only. I exist and I come here and sit again and again every day. This is the reason I am alive and I reveal myself to all of you. I sincerely bless all of you as living manifestation of Paramashiva. As Paramashiva, I bless you all and initiate all of you. Whoever decides to trust my revelation about me as Paramashiva, all of you are blessed. Please listen. Please listen. I give you the examples of few of my kids walking out of Corona. Few of my daughters having all the symptom of Corona, but I made sure just push even the time wheel, made sure Corona is not even there. Because she is needed for a unique power manifestation. I can't afford her to have Corona. She needs to have, she's going to do some unique power manifestation process. And there are other two of my daughters with her. All three are needed for a very important spiritual process. I can't afford her to have Corona. And the most beautiful thing is she has a clear, conscious decision. I am Paramashiva. How I reveal myself, she connects with that. That sweetness is enough. So I just covered them with the super conscious energy. Not only the symptoms got healed, even medically, Corona negative. Listen. Life is too simple, too easy. Guru taught me, gave me all the powers, the most easiest, sweetest way. I will give the same way to all of you. I'll give you the same way to all of you. The sweet way. I initiate all of you. I share myself with all of you. That bioenergy of Paramashiva, Shaktipada and Shaktinipada, with all of you. That is the gratitude I give for my gurus. When sweet smile is there in your lips, when the gratitude, bliss tears are in your eyes, that is the offering I am giving it to my gurus. The joy you radiate, the bliss you manifest, the bliss tears in your eyes, all these are only my offering to my gurus. So I will continue to work for the smile in your lips, the bliss tears in your eyes, the sweetness you experience in your heart. I will continue to work for that. I am alive, and this is my life, and this is my purpose. I just want each one of you to know I exist for all of you to have that sweet smile in your lips, bliss tears in your eyes, bliss, powerfulness in your heart, Paramashiva's Shaktipada and Shaktinipada in your being, experiencing conscious sovereignty in you all. Meda Slatya is messaging, even though we are not on two-way, we are having bliss tears and experience. Understand? I'll tell you the science of two-way. Why two-way, you know? One Ramana Maharshi's disciple, she's Mudaliyar, her name is Mudaliyar Patti. She gave food for Ramana Maharshi almost 2-3 decades every day without missing. In old age, she became almost blind that she can't walk. But even then, she will insist that every day she comes in front of Bhagavan. Somebody asked her, you can't even see Bhagavan, then why are you coming here for darshan every day? She said, I may not be able to see him, but he can see me. That is why I am coming. Darshan is two-way. Then Bhagavan said, yes, true. Darshan is always two-way. You seeing me, me seeing you. In these two, even if one happens, darshan happens. So I tell you, whether You are on two way where you can see me, I can see you, or you are in one way, only you can see me. Be very clear, darshan is happening. Because even in one way, you may not know I can see you, but I know I can see you. Understand? All of you who consciously choose to connect with the identity I reveal about me, to all of you I give my blessings. If any one of you decide in the future when you are watching this satsang, if you decide at that time that you decide to connect with me based on the identity I reveal about myself as Paramashiva, even for you I give the blessing. I initiate all of you. I give you all the Shakti Pada and Shaktini Pada.